You are running from the only thing that can save you. That pain you feel, the failure, the rejection, the struggle, you treat it like a stop sign, a verdict, a final judgment. You have been trained by a soft, comfortable world to believe that all pain is a signal to retreat, to hide, to numb, to seek comfort. This is the single most destructive lie you have ever been told. Pain is not a final verdict on your life, it is just information. It is raw data from the front lines, and you are throwing that priceless intelligence away. You must name the pain, and then you must choose your response. Stop treating your pain like a vague, mystical force. It is not. It is specific. It is tactical. Name it. What is the precise source of the pain? Is it the pain of a bruised ego from a rejection? Is it the pain of a weak body from a lack of discipline? Is it the pain of a skill gap from a lack of practice? Get specific. Be a scientist of your own suffering. Once you name the pain, you take back your power, because you can now choose a strategic response instead of an emotional, cowardly reaction. Sitting with that raw pain builds your next strongest step. Your instinct is to run from the sting of failure, to distract yourself, to blame someone, to find a story that makes the pain go away. You must resist this instinct with every fiber of your being. You must sit in the fire of that pain for a moment, without judgment, without narrative. Just feel it. Let it burn. This is not self-punishment. This is data collection. In that fire, you will find the lesson, the flaw in your strategy, the weakness in your preparation. The pain is the professor, and this is the lecture. You must be willing to sit still and take the damn notes. The plan for your next attack is written in the ashes of your last defeat. Do not hide from it. Move, learn, improve, and then repeat. Sitting with the pain is temporary. It is tactical. Wallowing in it is a trap. It is a suicide mission. The moment you have the lesson, the moment you have the data, you must move. You must take an immediate, physical, corrective action based on what you just learned. Did you fail because you were unprepared? Go prepare. Did you lose because you were weak? Go train. Did you get rejected because your skill was not good enough? Go practice. This is the loop of the champion, the relentless, brutal, beautiful cycle of growth. Action, failure, pain, analysis, corrective action. That is the entire game.
Pain that actually teaches you something is pain that truly matters. There are two kinds of pain in this world: the pain of growth and the pain of decay, the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. The pain of growth is sharp, it is intense, it is purposeful. It is the pain of the muscle being torn so it can rebuild stronger. The pain of decay is dull, it is chronic, it is meaningless. It is the pain of the muscle atrophying from a lack of use. You are experiencing pain one way or the other. You do not get to choose a life without pain. You only get to choose which kind of pain you will endure. Choose the pain that has a purpose. Choose the pain that is building you into a weapon. Your hard days are the raw material for all of your growth. You are praying for easy days. You are wishing for a life without friction. You're asking to be made weak. You're asking to be made fragile. The easy days teach you nothing. They build nothing, they forge nothing. The hard days, the days when you are tested, when you are beaten, the days when you want to quit but you do not, those are the days that create you. Those are the days that build your character. Those are the days that forge your soul. You must learn to see your hardest days not as curses, but as the rare, priceless opportunities they truly are. The opportunity to get stronger, to get tougher, to become more. You must use your losses to sharpen your next plan of attack. A loss is not the end. It is a redirection. It is the universe giving you a brutal, honest, perfect critique. It is showing you the exact hole in your armor, the flaw in your offensive strategy. The amateur takes the loss personally. Their ego is crushed. They retreat. The professional takes the loss strategically. Their ego is irrelevant. They analyze. They find the lesson in the loss, and they use that lesson to create a new, more lethal plan. Your failures are the whetstone. Your next attempt is the blade. Use the failure to sharpen your blade until it can cut through steel. Recovery from the pain is earned through consistent, immediate action. You think recovery is about rest, about comfort, about waiting. That is a lie. The fastest way to recover from a psychological blow, the sting of rejection, the shame of failure, is to take another action, to get another rep, to take another shot. This is not about ignoring the lesson. It is about proving to your own mind that you are still in the game, that you are not broken, that you will not be deterred. Action is the antidote to despair. Momentum is the cure for the wounds of the past. You do not heal by sitting still. You heal by moving forward.
Your future self depends entirely on what you do right now, with the pain you are feeling. Your future self is either a warrior or a victim, and the choice is being made in this exact moment. If you run from this pain, if you numb it, if you hide from it, you are training your future self to be a coward. You are reinforcing the neural pathways of avoidance and weakness. If you face this pain, if you learn from it, if you use it, you are training your future self to be a warrior. You are building the foundations of an unbreakable mind. Every single moment of struggle is a training exercise for the person you are becoming. Are you training a champion, or are you training a casualty? Accept discomfort. It is the non-negotiable price of all real progress. You have been conditioned to believe that discomfort is a negative sign, a signal that something is wrong. You must unlearn that lie. You must reprogram your mind. Discomfort is the feeling of growth. It is the feeling of change. It is the feeling of you leaving your old, weak, limited self behind. It is the feeling of your future being born. You must learn to associate discomfort not with fear and retreat, but with excitement and progress. You must become a person who actively seeks out the discomfort, because you know that is where the magic lives. That is where the person you want to become is waiting for you. Your pain is a compass. It is always pointing you in the direction of your own growth. The thing you are most afraid of, the thing that causes you the most discomfort, the task you are procrastinating on with the most energy, that is your true north. That is exactly where you must go. Your fear is a map, and the treasure is buried directly under the spot that is marked, "Here be dragons." The warrior, the hero, the champion is the one who has the courage to sail toward the dragons, knowing that the treasure of their own potential is guarded by the fire of their own fear. Stop telling a dramatic story about your pain. This is the worst thing ever. I can't handle this. My life is over. That is your ego, your inner narrator turning a data point into a tragedy. You must fire that narrator, and you must hire a new one, a cold, detached, strategic analyst. The analyst does not get emotional about the data. They just read it. Okay, the data shows we failed here. The pain indicates a weakness here. What is the most logical, effective, corrective action we can take? You are not the hero of a sad story. You are the commander of a war, and you must start acting like it.
with cold, ruthless, strategic precision. Hard days are not an anomaly. They are the standard. You are expecting a life of smooth sailing, and you are constantly shocked and dismayed when the storms arrive. You have a fundamental misunderstanding of the nature of reality. Reality is a storm. It is chaos. It is resistance. The hard days are not the exception. They are the rule. The easy days are the rare, fleeting moments of rest in between the battles. Once you accept this, everything changes. You stop being surprised by hardship. You start preparing for it. You stop being a victim of the storm. You start becoming a student of it. You learn to navigate it, to use its winds, to be forged by its fury. Your losses are the only thing that can teach you how to win. You do not learn much from your victories. They confirm what you already know. They inflate your ego. Your losses are where the real learning happens. They strip away your ego. They reveal your ignorance. They show you the brutal truth of your own limitations. You must treat every loss as a private consultation with the world's greatest, most honest, most brutal coach. A coach who will not spare your feelings, but who will always show you the exact path to getting better, if you are willing to listen. Recovery is an action, not a state of being. You think you need to feel recovered before you can act again. That is backward. You act your way into a state of recovery. You do not wait your way there. The physical body may need rest, but the warrior spirit recovers through engagement, through a small, defiant, forward-moving action that proves to itself that the fight is not over. The moment you take that action, the healing begins. You are rewriting the story of defeat in real time, with the ink of your own courageous effort. Your future self is a consequence of your present choices. There is a version of you in the future who is strong, who is free, who is proud. And there is a version of you who is weak, who is trapped, who is full of regret. Both of those versions are possible, and the one that becomes real is being decided right now by the choice you are making in this moment of pain. Will you use it to grow, or will you let it diminish you? Will you let it be the fuel for your ascent, or the anchor for your descent? You are the architect of your future self. What are you building with the raw materials of today's struggle?
So accept the damn discomfort. Stop fighting it. Stop running from it. Stop complaining about it. It is as much a part of the process as breathing. It is the resistance that makes you strong. It is the fire that makes you pure. It is the price you pay to become the person you were meant to be. And the truth is, you should be grateful for it. Because a life without discomfort, without struggle, without pain, is a life without growth, without strength, without meaning. It is the life of a ghost. And you were born to be a fire. This is the reframe that will set you free. Your pain is not a punishment. It is a privilege. It is the privilege of being alive, of being in the arena, of having a mission that matters. It is the privilege of being given a challenge that can forge you into a champion. The opposite of this pain is not pleasure. It is apathy. It is numbness. It is the cold, gray emptiness of a life without purpose. Which will you choose? The hot, sharp, meaningful pain of the fight? Or the cold, dull, meaningless ache of a life unlived? So the next time the pain comes, the next time you fail, you get rejected, you hit the wall, do not retreat. Do not despair. Get curious. Get analytical. Name the pain. Sit with it for a moment. Extract the lesson from its fiery core. And then you will take an immediate, powerful corrective action. You will move. You will learn. You will improve. And you will repeat that cycle until you are dead. That is the path of the warrior. That is the path to a life that matters. That is the path that is calling you right now. From the heart of your own struggle, the pain is the guide. It is time you started listening to it. The pain is not your enemy. Your relationship with the pain is your enemy. Your belief that it is bad, that it is wrong, that it should be avoided at all costs. That belief is the cage you're living in. And the only way to break out of that cage is to change your relationship with the pain, to see it as your teacher, your trainer, your greatest ally in the war against your own weakness and your own mediocrity. The pain is the key. It is time you had the courage to turn it.
Your hard days are the building blocks of your legacy. When the story of your life is told, no one will remember the easy days. They will remember the days you were tested, the days you were broken, the days you had every reason to quit, and you did not. Those are the days that define you. Those are the moments that create a legend. You are in one of those days right now. This is a defining moment. This is a chance to build your own legend. What will you do with it? What story will you tell with your actions today? The answer is simple. You will use the pain. You will learn from the loss. You will accept the discomfort. And you will move forward, stronger, smarter, harder than before. That is the only choice. That is the only path. That is the only way to win the war against yourself and the war for your own damned life. Now go to work.